Good morning to all. Today's topic is Homophones-II. This is the second lecture in the same topic. Let us see the objectives of the lecture. Learn homophones, their meanings and usage. Homophones are confusing words. Homophones are confusing words. They have the same pronunciation but different spelling and meaning. We are going to learn a few more homophones, their meanings, how to use them in own sentences, etc. Learn the subtle differences in confusing words or homophones. Let us learn the differences, subtle differences in homophones or confusing words. Expanding the vocabulary base. So by learning homophones or confusing words, you can enhance your vocabulary base. You can learn many words, particularly the confusing words. Appreciating the nuances of homophone. One of the objectives of this lesson is you appreciate the intricacies, nuances of homophones. It is same. It is a tricky issue. The same pronunciation, but slightly different spelling and meaning. So if you understand the intricacies involved in these words, their usage, you can have good command over English. Avoiding confusion or embarrassment by learning homophones. If you don't learn homophones or confusing words, you will land in embarrassing situations and maybe doubtful. You may not be certain whether this word is correct or not, whether this spelling is correct or not, etc. So these are the objectives of the lesson. First activity. Humiliation. Humiliation means insult, disgrace, etc. The party suffered a great humiliation in the election as many of its leaders had been defeated. The party suffered a great humiliation in the election as many of its leaders had been defeated. The party suffered a great insult or disgrace because of the defeat of the leaders. So that is the meaning of humiliation. Now, let us examine the second word, humility. Humility means humbleness, modesty, down to the earth attitude, very plain, very, very docile. Let us see the usage. Humility is a hallmark. Humility is a mark of culture, hallmark of culture, you can say. Cultured people will have humility, modesty. The opposite is arrogance, pride. There is a saying, pride goes before a fall. So, the educated, humility is one of the qualities of educated people, cultured people, and well-bred people. Next, second set of homophones, hoard. Hoard means store something secretly. Hoarders and black marketers must be punished severely. Hoarders and black marketers must be punished severely. The people who hoard essential commodities to increase the prices of those commodities artificially are to be punished severely. That is the meaning of the sentence. Hoarders. Hoarders means the business people who store essential commodities secretly so that the prices could be increased artificially, creating an artificial scarcity. Thereby, the people spend money fixed by them to fulfill their needs. Next, hordes. Hordes means large crowd or gangs. The cine actor was surrounded by hordes of his fans. The cine actor was surrounded by hordes of his fans. A good number, a large number. The cine actor was surrounded by a large number of, a good number of his fans. Hordes mean a large number of, a good number of crowd gathering, etc. Activity 2, imaginary. Imaginary means unreal, existing in imagination. He is suffering from an imaginary fears, unreal fears. That is a phobia, existing only in imagination. Imaginative, full of imagination or ideas. Keats was a highly imaginative poet. Imaginative means full of imagination or ideas, full of creativity. You can say full of creativity. Keats was a highly imaginative poet. You can say. Next, innocent. Innocent means free from guilt, simple, and not having the scheming mentality. A child is very innocent. A child is free from any guilt. A child is free from committing any sins or wrongs. So a child is innocent. Next, ignorant. Knowing nothing, unaware. We should not be ignorant of the development in computer technology. We should not be ignorant of the development in computer technology. Ignorant means knowing nothing, unaware, not having the knowledge of that particular aspect. We should not be ignorant of the development in computer technology. Next, activity 3. Ingenious. Ingenious means clever at finding new and simple solutions for problems. It is also a kind of creativity, finding solutions in a simple way for critical complex problems. An ingenious politician manages to get elected in any election. A clever politician gets elected in any election. Ingenious. The second word is also ingenious. Ingenious means open, innocent. Open, innocent. An ingenious person cannot be successful in politics nowadays. A plain person An innocent person cannot be successful in politics nowadays. Ingenious. The next word is junction, place of meeting. Hyderabad Junction is located in the center of Telangana. Junction means where different roads meet, where different railway lines meet. That is called junction. Next word is juncture, an important stage. It is difficult at this juncture to say whether this government will complete its 5-year term. Juncture, at this stage, at this moment, at this point of time, it is difficult at this point of time or at this juncture to say whether this government will complete its 5-year term. Juncture means at this point of time, at this stage. Just, joke. That remark was made in jest. Don't take it serious. Just means a joke or a funny act, you can say. Gesture means joker. That remark was made in jest. That remark was made humorously. Don't take it seriously. Next, just. Exactly. No. This is just the book I have been searching for. This is the particular book I have been searching for. Just the book means that particular book. Please wait. I am just finishing the letter. Please wait. I am now finishing the letter. The clock has struck. The clock has just struck 9 o'clock. The clock has just struck 9 o'clock. Means now, a few moments ago. Next, lesson. Thing or portion to be learned. Thing or portion to be learned. The course consists of 20 lessons. The course consists of 20 lessons. Lesson means a lecture, a period. You can say thing or portion to be learned. The course consists of 20 lessons. Next, lesson, become less or reduce. His financial burden lessened when his son started earning. His financial burden lessened when his son started earning. Become less in severity, that is lessen. Become less or reduce. His financial burden lessened when his son started earning. The burden is reduced. Next, lovable. Lovable means worthy of love. Deserve to be loved. Deserve to be loved. Children are always lovable. Means children are always worthy of love. Children always deserve love. In other words, all people love children because They are lovable. Next, lovely, beautiful, attractive. From the top of the hill, the town presents a lovely sight. Lovely means beautiful, attractive. That is enticing. On the top of the hill, the town presents a lovely sight, a beautiful sight. Memorable, worthy of remembering. Marriage is a memorable event in the life of a man. Marriage is a memorable event in the life of a man. It is worthy of remembering. A turning point, you can say. A memory that is sweet and that lasts long. Next is memorial. Monument that reminds people of something or someone. The Taj Mahal is the greatest memorial of a husband's love for his wife. So, memorial means a sign, a symbol, a monument that reminds people of something or someone. So the Taj Mahal is the greatest memorial of a husband's love for his wife. Metal. Any class of substance such as gold, silver, copper, etc. The science dealing with the study of materials is called metallurgy. You know the metal, gold is metal, silver is metal, iron is metal, copper is metal. So that thing like gold, silver, copper is called metal. And the study of metals, the scientific study of metals is called metallurgy. It is a branch of engineering. The science dealing with the study of metals is called metallurgy. Next, metal. Quality of endurance and courage. Quality of endurance and courage. Quality of endurance and courage. The Indian soldiers proved their mettle in the Kargil war. The Indian soldiers demonstrated their courage, their boldness, and their enduring power in that particular war. Mettle means quality of endurance and courage. Negligent, careless. Negligent driver causes accidents. Careless driver causes accidents. Neglectful, careless by habit. Neglectful men do not succeed in life. Neglectful men do not succeed in life. Careless people do not succeed in life. Negligent. Negligent means careless. That may be, that is aberrant, uh, that is happening now and then. But neglectful is a routine thing. It is just like a habit. Negligence is aberration, means happening once in a time by accident. That is the difference between negligent and neglectful. Neglectful is a routine habit, routine activity. Necessaries, essential things for a purpose. A good personality and good command of English are the necessaries for this job. A good personality, necessaries, essential things for a purpose. A good personality and good command of English are necessaries for this job. Essential qualifications for this job. Necessities, imperative needs, compulsory, mandatory. Food, clothing, and shelter are the basic necessities of life. Food, clothing, and shelter are the main things of life. Numerical, expressed in representing numbers. Numerical superiority in parliament is necessary for a party to form the government. The number, the high number, large number is necessary to form a government. Numerous, very many, numerous suggestions have been made to solve this problem. Obtain, many suggestions have been made to solve this problem. Many solutions, different varieties of are made to solve this problem. Obtain. Oar, tool for rowing a boat. Hope is the oar of life. Without oar, a boat cannot move forward. Without an oar, a boat will be directionless. It will be carried away by the flow of water. So, a oar gives the direction. In the same way, hope is the oar of life. Hope gives positivity, direction to the life. Oar is nothing but rudder. We say rudderless boat. A boat without oar that can be carried to anywhere. Next is ore. O-R-E, ore. Ore means mineral from which metal is extracted. This is the minerals we extract from earth. From that minerals, we extract metals like gold, iron, etc. So, ore is an essential thing to extract metals. Bauxite is the ore from which aluminum is obtained. Bauxite is ore from which aluminum is extracted. In the same way, for iron, there are different types of ores. From those ores, iron is extracted. Piteous means arousing or deserving pity. Cinderella is the piteous story of a young girl. Cinderella is the piteous story of a young girl. Piteous means arousing or deserving pity. Sympathy. Cinderella is an orphan girl and she is subjected to many hardships in her life. So, if you read the story of Cinderella, it is a piteous story of a young girl. So, you show sympathy, you show pity, and your heart goes out for her rescue. Pitiable, fit to be pitied. So, the thing, person, incident that deserves Sympathy. The condition of the slum dwellers is pitiable. The condition of the slum dwellers is pitiable. Means they deserve pity, sympathy, etc. Palate. Roof of the mouth, sense of state. The roof of the upper part of the mouth. Inside the mouth, the upper part of the mouth is called roof or palate. It gives a sense of taste. The palate word can be used in the meaning of sense of taste. Do not be a slave to your palate. Do not be a slave to your taste buds. Pellet. A small ball of soft material such as bread or wet paper. A small bullet. Some members of the audience threw paper pellets at the speaker. So it could be a metal bullet, a metal chip substance that can be fired from a gun. And it could be a small soft material such as paper, wet paper, you make into a ball. So see the example. Some members of the audience threw paper pellets at the speaker. So they threw paper balls at the speaker. These are called paper pellets. And palette and pellet. Next pair of words are provocation, evocation. Provocation means anger caused by an annoying or offensive action. Anger caused by an annoying or offensive action. The police fired at the crowd after insistent provocation by the latter. The triggering incident is called provocation. The police fired at the crowd after insistent provocation by the latter, by the crowd. So provocation means anger caused by annoying or hurting through an offensive action or creating some problem or trouble to the society or individuals. Evocation, a diversion from one's regular work or job. So painting is the evocation of the professor. So evocation is related to amateur. Amateur means a hobby you take up out of interest. Sometimes you can also earn money from that hobby. But your profession is different. And painting is the evocation of that professor. He is professor by his occupation, but painting is his evocation. So he is an amateur painter. So he paints because of his passion or interest, and sometimes he earns money from those paintings. So painting is the evocation of the professor. The evocation means diversion from one's regular work or job. So because of interest or activity 10. Right. Legal, moral claim correct. Tilak declared Swaraj is my birthright. Legal or moral claim, that is correct. Tilak declared Swaraj is my birthright. He has taken the right decision. correct decision. He has taken the correct decision. Right means that is legally right, morally right. Right means that is correct, or the thing that has to be done at that time, at that moment. Second is rite, R-I-T. Rite means ceremony, ritual. Hindu religion has prescribed some rites for all important occasions. The Hindu religion has prescribed some ceremonies, some rituals for all important occasions. You can also say funeral rites, the funeral marriage rites, rites related to the marriage ceremony. Funeral rites means the rites related to funeral ceremony. Statue, a stone or metal image of a person. There are too many statues in public places in Tamil Nadu. Statue, replica of a person made with cement and mortar, sometimes with metal. We have a big statue in Gujarat of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Statue, it is called the Statue of Unity. That is one of the wonders of the world. The statue is stone or metal images of a person. There are too many statues in public places. Statute means law. Statute. A college cannot be recognized under the university's statutes. A college cannot be recognized under the university's statutes, university's bylaws or laws, university's rules, you can say. Statutes means rule, law. Now, let us come to the assignment part. Some words, some homophones are given. You have to know the meaning and also use them in own sentences. Let us study the pairs of words of homophones. Hue, hue. Industrious, industrial. Judicious, judicial. Lightening, lighting. Limit, limitation. Loose, loose. Momentary, momentous. Minor, minor. Observance, observation. Persecute, prosecute. So these are the words. Now first let us know the meanings of these words. Then you can easily use them in your own sentences. H-U-E. H-U-E. Hue means color. Color. C-O-L-O-U-R. Color. Hue. H-E-W. Hue means cut. C-U-T. Industrious means hardworking. Industrial means connected with industry. Industrious means hardworking. Industrial means connected with industry. Judicious means careful or wise. Judicial means connected with justice. Lightening means reducing. Lightning means electric discharge in the clouds. Electric discharge in the clouds. Limit means boundary. Limit means boundary. Limitation means restriction. Loose L-O-O-S-E, slack, not tight. A garment or anything that is not tight, slack. L-O-S-E, loose means miss. The past tense of lose, L-O-S-E, lose is lost. Momentary, temporary. Momentary means temporary, transient, you can say. Momentous, important. Minor, one who works in a mine. Minor, M-I-N-O-R, minor means a person of underage. Observance, performance of ceremony following rules. A observed silence, you can say observance. Performance of ceremony following rules. Observation, seeing or remarks. Persecute, punish or oppress. Prosecute means bring before a account. Bring before a court of law. Or continue. He prosecuted his studies, you can say. So these are some of the homophones. Meanings are known. The sentences have to be made. So I read some sentences. In these sentences, I use a wrong homophone, and the wrong homophone has to be replaced with the correct homophone. He behaved in an imperial manner. He behaved in an imperial manner. Here the correct word is imperious. He behaved in an imperious manner. The second sentence, the imperious means arrogant, high-handed, and dominant, you can say. Next, the police department has its own informants. Informers, not the informants, but informers. The police department has its own informers. Next, I loathe the smell of fish. The wrong word used here is L-O-A-T-H. The correct word is L-O-A-T-H-E. Loathe. Loathe means strongly dislike, hate. I loathe the smell of fish. He brought in that shop 1.2 meters of cloth for his trousers. He brought in that shop 1.2 meters of cloth for his trousers. Not brought, bought. B-O-U-G. Here the wrong homophone is brought. B-R-O-U-G-H. The correct homophone is bought. Next, the Indian team scored a notorious success in the match. Notorious means something known for bad. The Indian team scored a notorious success in the match. Here, the correct word is the Indian team scored a notable success. A notable success in the match. Next sentence, Mr. John is the principal of this college. Principal. Yeah, here the wrong homophone used here is Principle. Principal. The correct homophone is principal. 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 Principal means head of the institute. Principle means rule, a law. The poor man became a prey to his bad habits. Here the wrong homophone is pray. P-R-A-Y, pray. Prayer, worship. But here the correct word is pray. P-R-E-Y. P-R-E-Y. The poor man became a prey to his bad habits. So, next. Kerala is the most popular state in India. Kerala is the most popular state in India. Not popular, populous. Kerala is the most populous state in India. I shall meet you next week. I shall meet you next week. So here, the word, confusing word, wrong homophone used here is week. W-E-A-K, week. But the correct homophone is week. W-E-E-K, week. I shall meet you next week. Next. The polling officers went to their respectable polling booths. Here, respective, not respectable. The polling officers went to their respective polling booths. This is the correct route to reach that place. Route spelling here, R-O-U-T, route. But the correct word is R-O-U-T, route. Next, you can buy good pens in the stationery shop. Here the stationery spelling is wrong homophone is S-T-A-T-I-O-N-N-A-R-Y. Stationary means immovable, motionless. But the correct word is S-T-A-T-I-O-N-E-R-Y, stationary. Means a shop related to pens, pencils, etc. Next, the dowry problem is a sociable problem. The dowry problem is a social problem. Social problem. He always gives sensitive ideas, not sensitive, sensible. He always gives sensible ideas, means practical idea. Life teams with difficulties. Life teams with difficulties. Here the wrong homophone is T-E-A-M-S. T-E-A-M-S-T. The correct homophone is T-E-E-M-S-T. Life teams with difficulties. The next word is don't tamper with those documents. They are very important. So here the correct word is don't tamper. T-A-M-P-E-R, tamper. Don't tamper. Tamper means destroy, spoil, or modify, make some unnecessary corrections. He has very bad temperature and so he cannot get on with others. So here the correct word is he has very bad temperament. So he cannot get on with others. Temperament. Union is strength. Unity is strength. Not union. Unity is strength. His speech was very verbal. His speech was very verbose. Verbose means full of words, superfluous, full of adjectives. Not verbal, verbose. V-E-R, V-E-R-B-O-S-E, verbose. He worked with a lot of zeal for that cause. Zeal, not seal, zeal. He worked with a lot of zeal for that cause. These are some of the homophones. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed.